Mr. Berman, as you know, I got out of the TV news business a few years ago with some reluctance. But I figured, hey, at least I'll never have to cover a boring city council, county commission, or school board meeting ever again. That's until I got to your class, looked down the syllabus, and saw this assignment staring me in the face. Well, as you'll be happy to know, I went over to the Minneapolis school board meeting a few weeks ago, and it was pretty interesting watching a diverse mix of people who were elected by voters come together to make serious decisions that are going to be affecting how we as aspiring teachers do our jobs in the next couple of years. While I learned a lot, I was also happy to get through and not fall asleep.
My career to that point was a tapestry of arts, education, and health-related themes.
Unlike most school board meetings I had visited during my career as a journalist, the Minneapolis meeting started out with a series of recognitions for extraordinary teachers and educators.
A gentleman on my block taught me to play years ago, and the only thing he asked of me was just to teach one other person the game.
From reaching out to create an inner-city chess team to leading a brilliant engineering career at Ford Motors, these teachers' inspiring stories reminded me of why I chose to pursue a career in education. Soon, though, the fun was over. The crowd had dwindled, and the board, being closely watched by a small group of administrators, got down to intricate policy matters of accountability.
I think dedicated human capital makes us more accountable. For people to say, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? So it's kind of getting a coordinated effort.
Raising achievement levels.
I really want to encourage us to think outside the box in terms of increasing that time for our students who need that time to better their skills.
And wise fiscal management.
What I'm looking for is a new openness to partnership to providers in the community of services who come into our building and work with us so that we're not necessarily on the dime for it.
And we really have a lot of stuff here.
There was something that threw me off at first. One board member and the principal in attendance reviewing the district's bold and wide-ranging plan for the future warned about trying to achieve too much. The message? Concentrate on doing a few things well instead of spreading teachers and staff too thin in an attempt to execute an overly ambitious plan. It was refreshing to see a board member and the principal stand up for frontline teachers. While it's commendable that the board and top-ranking officials within the district want to set high goals, they have to realize it's the frontline teachers that have to execute those plans, and you don't want to make a plan too unrealistic for someone to actually pull off.